Okay, this is lesson 24. Problems 2, 8, 16, 18, 23. I've had to stop several times for Cody. All right, number 2 says, Henry can ride his horse at 4 miles per hour and get to the battlefield on time. So, this was no stop. No stop. I don't know why I wrote stop. This is on time, okay? So just normal time, 4 miles per hour. This is the rate with the stop, and we stop for 1 hour, okay? So that means we're traveling 1 hour less here than we are here because we stopped for an hour, all right? But the distance is the same. The distance is from where he is to the battlefield. So we have rate on time times time on time equals rate with the stop times time with the stop, all right? Which is going to be 1 hour less that they're traveling, all right? So it's 4t is 5, and with the stop, we're traveling 1 hour less, all right? So distributing the 5, we have 4t is 5t minus 5. I'm going to move the 5. I'll just move the 5t to the other side. So we're left with negative t is negative 5. Multiplying both sides by negative. The time is 5 hours. All right, so does that make sense? Yes, it does. 4 times 5 is 20 miles. That's the distance. 5 times 5 minus 1, which is 4, that's 20 miles. All right, that's number 2. That was kind of hard. Number 8 is next. Divide 3x cubed minus 3. 3x cubed minus 3. All right, here's where you have to know. I have 0x squared. I have 0 x's. Every exponent needs a place in the division when you're dividing. And I'm going, it's negative x divided by negative x minus 2. So what would the value of x have to be in order for this to equal 0? Well, negative x would equal 2. X would have to be negative 2. That's what I put in my box over here. Now I write 3, 0, 0, negative 3. I bring down. I multiply. That's negative 6. I add. I multiply. That's 12. I multiply. That's negative 24. Here's my remainder, negative 27. This goes with x squared because I begin with an x cubed. So it's 3x squared minus 6x plus 12 with a remainder of negative 27 over negative x minus 2. All right, that's 8. I probably would never give you a divisor with a negative in front of it. All right, number 16. I don't think I'd ever give you one with a negative. All right, number 16. Solve by graphing. Remember I said we're not doing that. You're going to either use substitution or elimination. So we have 3x plus 2y is 12. 3x plus 2y is 12. And we have 5x minus 4y equals 8. My y's immediately stand out. If I multiply that by 2, it makes it positive 2. And so then I can use elimination. So that's what I'm going to do. So I end up with 6x. When I multiply it by 2, I'm writing the result here. That's positive 4y. 12 times 2 is 24. Now I can add the 2. I end up with 11x is 32. X is 32 elevenths. I don't like that number. 6, 4, 24. 24 and 8 is 32. It is 32 elevenths. That's 11x. So now we have to solve for y. I'm going to go back into the first equation. 3 times 32 elevenths plus 2y equals 12. This is 96 elevenths plus 2y equals 12. I'm going to eliminate the denominator by multiplying every term by 11. So I end up with 96 plus 22y equals 12 times 11 is 132. I'll subtract the 96 on both sides. 132 minus 96 is 36. So I end up with 22y is 36. I divide both sides by 22. Y is 36 over 22, but I can simplify that. They're both divisible by 2. 36 divided by 2 is what? 18 elevenths. So it's 18 elevenths. And you can write that as an ordered pair. That was number 16. Number 18. All right, number 18 has this image. And it wants to find the area of the 70-degree sector. All right. So we have this, we have this. Here's the center of the circle. So that's a radii, that's a radii. This is 70 degrees. All right, so is this A? A is 70 degrees because it's a central angle. C is half of that, so C is 35 degrees. A and B are a linear pair, so they're supplementary. So B is 100, because 100 plus 70 is, sorry, it's 110, Paula. It's 110, because 110 plus 70 is 180. And so now we just have D, which is 180 minus 180 minus 110 minus 35. So it's 35. Ha! All radii are equal. Those had to be equal too, right? Angles, opposite equal sides have to be equal. All right. If the radius of the circle is 44 centimeters, so a radii is 4 centimeters. What is the area of the 70-degree sector? So it's 70 over 360, which is for the whole pi. So that's the fraction that we're going to do of the whole area. And area is pi r squared. So we'll leave pi as pi. And we'll just do 70 divided by 360 times 16. Which is either 3.1 repeat pi centimeters squared. A better way to write that would be 28.9 pi centimeters squared. This is a more exact solution. All right, last problem, 23. Four x plus 2 over 3 minus 3/4 equals 1/2. 12, I'm eliminating the denominator because I have an equal sign. 12 is the least common multiple of 3, 4, and 7. So I'm going to multiply every term by 12. Before I multiply, I simplify. So this becomes 4. 4 is distributed to both of those terms. This becomes 3. This becomes 6. So 4 times 4x, that's 16x. 4 times 2 is 8. 3 times 3 is 9. Equals 1 times 6 is 6. All right, so simplifying it. Now I'm going to add 1 to both sides. So I have 16x is 7. Dividing both sides by 16. X is 7/16.